everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Riartsy. We are going to continue with our crochet tutorial, making Lydia Deetz. Today we're going to be doing the nose, and this is how it's looking so far. It was very challenging to do. I realised that when I'm crocheting, doing my freeform portraits, I don't really think about what I'm actually doing. So to try and give voice to every stitch and every thought in order to turn it into something that you guys can follow as a tutorial is actually very challenging. But I got there in the end, and there was quite a lot of whinging, and I'll try and edit as much out as I can. But if there's some left in the video, I apologise up front. So yeah, this is the first time I've actually made a nose like this. Normally I'll do the eyes separately, the mouth, the nose, stitch it together and then build on that. But you know, I couldn't do that for this particular portrait, not as a tutorial anyway, because it was just too much for my tiny brain to comprehend. But it turned out okay. So yeah, that's how it's looking. But as you go further away, it looks very good. Well, you know, not very good. It's okay. It's not my best work. Oh, anyway. But yes, so I'm going to give you a PDF download so that you can get the template, so that you can have a reference like me and use it as your guide, because I use it a lot in making the mouth and the nose, mostly in the nose. Oh my goodness, it was so hard. So I think it's best that you have a copy of this. It's just printed on A4 paper and I've just stuck it together, okay? Yeah, so yeah, you can download that, print it out, it'll help you. So do your best. It might be hard to follow, but it's good practice at the end of the day, isn't it? And even if at the end of all the tutorials you feel perhaps it doesn't look like Lydia Deetz, if you've got a portrait at the end of it, it doesn't really matter. You would have learned so much, I'm sure. So good luck, and I will see you in the next video. So using shade 5, we are going to start adding to the top of our mouth section. So this is where I'm going to be adding the shade, right there. So let's get it and we will join it. Here we go. So let's start by chaining 2, yarn over, and then we'll do a double crochet. Let's have a look. Yep, keep going. So we're going to go down there. I'm going to do another double crochet. Keep going across. Sort of, there we go. Double crochet. Yarn over. Double crochet. So I'm just working down the side of those stitches there. You can see here where I've done some sort of slip stitch by there, and that's where I'm going to do my next, well, I'm going to do a half double crochet into that one, half double crochet, and then you can see here that it goes down to only they're only going to be single crochets. So what I want to do is skip one stitch, because I want to, otherwise it'll be too thick. So I'm skipping a stitch, and then I'm going to pop a single there. And that way it should lie better. There we go. And then again, we're going to go a single in the next one. Keep on going. So where it dips and comes back up, that's roughly where we're going to stop with our single crochets. Single crochet again. Single crochet in the next one. Single. And another one in there, and then I'm going to do a slip stitch. I'm going to skip one, there we go, skip in one, and then slip in into the next, and then I'll cut that off and we'll just see how that's looking. Okay, what I'm going to do is build up this section and then build up this section, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out how we can attach or build on that nose. So using shade 5, let's carry on. Okay, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit here because I think I've gone over a little bit too much, but it's no big deal. So let's count. That's like my chain 2, 1 stitch, another stitch, so 3rd stitch in roughly. We're going to add our dark shade, so shade 5. Chain 1, yarn over, half double crochet, oops, half double crochet, double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next one, and then I want you to chain 1, and we're going to do that working down the stem. So that's a single crochet, and then slip stitch. Oh, actually no, single crochet, and then we'll skip 1 and slip stitch. I think we can, that'll be fine. Cut that, pull through. So what I want you to do now is where we did that little chain 1 and worked back down, just slightly to the right of it, maybe about here. That's where we're going to add the shade 5 again. And what I want you to do is work straight into the next stitch, and then we're going to do a single crochet, yarn over. In the next one, let's work a half double crochet, and then we're going to do our chain 1 and then work down the side of that half double crochet. Just do 1 single, and then we're going to come straight onto, where can we go? Let's have a look. Yeah, just sort of not working into the half double crochet now. I'm going to do a single crochet and then slip stitch. Cut, pull through. There we go, it's building it up a bit there, isn't it? Grab your shade 4 and we'll just do a couple of stitches with that shade to about here. So from there to about here. So basically slightly to the left of that little part that we've built up there. That's where I'm going to add my shade 4. So we're just adding it there for now, and then in the next it might be a back loop, because they're a bit awkward, these stitches. I'm just going to pop a single crochet in the next stitch, or whatever, yeah, that is. It's yes, single crochet. And then where I've slip stitched it, I'm going to pop in another single crochet again in the next, single crochet in the next, and again single crochet. Keep going with your single crochets. Let me just see. Yeah, keep going. Singles, single, again, and then let's just finish where it sort of starts to go back up again, the top of it. There we go. So we're just going to finish it there. So that's just like sort of like that section roughly. Okie dokie, let me see. Right, now we're going to get our shade 3. So grab your shade 3. We'll get it to hand. Yeah, about by here. So that's why I'm going to add my shade 3 right there. Add it by there. Okay, so straight into the next stitch, do a single crochet. Single crochet in the next. And then let's go into half double crochet. Yarn over, half double crochet in the same space. Yarn over, work round this side now, so half double crochet. I kind of skipped a little bit there, but I think that's okay. Yarn over, half double crochet again, and let me just check. Yarn over, half double crochet, single in the same, and then slip stitch. Okay, let me see. So I'm just going to build up this section now. So I'm popping my hook in there. Same colour, yarn shade 3. Let's pop it in, pull it through, and then we'll just do a chain 1, yarn over, straight into a half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet. Oops, I split the yarn then, sorry, do that again. Half double crochet. And then single in the same, and then slip stitch in the next. Okay, so if we get shade number 4, we're just going to build up this section here until we get to this nostril, the opening there of the nose. So let's pop our hook in here. We're just going to add a couple more stitches. So chain 1, single crochet in the same space where we joined, yarn over, half double crochet in that next space, single in the same stitch, and then another single next to it, and then slip stitch, and see how that looks. Okay, let's get in there. Right, we're going to grab our shade 4 and of grey. I was just going to try and start making the nose. It's going to be quite fiddly, but I'm keeping this here to help me as yeah, to see if it's going to work. So I'm going to do a magic ring using shade 4. So magic ring, and into the magic ring, let's do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 single crochets into the magic ring. Pull the magic ring, not too tight, but, and yeah, we'll stick another one in, a 5th, 5, and then that first single crochet that we did, let's pop a single crochet in that one. Okay, so it's kind of pulling it together. There we go. Do another one in the same one. So 2 single crochets where we started. In the next one, let's do a slip stitch. Cut that off, and hopefully we've got somewhere to build from. So what I'm thinking is to make it separate and then stitch it on. I need to play with it a little bit to see if it's going to work. Okay, so now I'm going to this bright colour there. I'm going to use shade 1. I keep saying colour, but you know what I mean. Right. Okay. So here. So okay. That's where we finished off. Okay, on the last one. So I'm holding it that way at the top, or angle to the left. And then I'm going to just join underneath it, really, directly underneath, I'd say. So let's join the lightest shade of grey. Now chain 1, and then in the back loop, half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the same space, and then finish with a slip stitch in the next one, like so. All right, so cut that off. So it's like that so far. I'll add the darker colour, the darker shade as a surface stitch. Okay, right, it'll just be, because it's a bit too small to create that shape. So we'll grab now shade number 3 and we're going to join it to the right. Maybe sort of by here. Okay, so shade number 3, I've got it, right, shade number 3. So not many stitches. So chain 1, in the next one I'm going into a back loop, single crochet, in the next one single crochet, in the next single crochet. I might do a half double in this one. I'm going into a back loop again there, half double crochet, single in the same one, whoops, and then slip stitch there. So that's how it is now. Right, next we are going to build up this section here. Not much, just so we can add where the nostril's going to go. So I'm popping my hook in there, and I'm going to grab my shade number 4. Let's see, yep, shade number 4. Right, pull it through. Let me just check that's right, yeah. Okay, shade number 4. Right, here we go. Chain 1, yarn over. In the next one, we do a half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet again, and then let's do a slip stitch into this one. And then in the next one, we'll do a single crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over again. Let's do a double crochet and another double crochet in the next, or yeah, there we go. It wasn't quite a stitch, I don't think, but I managed to get a double crochet in there. And then half double crochet, oh sorry, half double crochet and slip stitch. Let's just, yeah, let's just see how that's looking. Okay. Right, Here we go. Now, let's see. So we're going to go back to shade number 2. If you grab that, and we're going to join it here to the side by there. Right, here we go. And we're just going to round that section here until we get to the side of that bit there. And this is how I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've just attached it. And we're just going to go into the next stitch with a single. In the next one with another single. And again in the next one with a single. Now, let me just think. I'll do another single there in the next one. And I'm going to ignore these couple of stitches here. Otherwise it's going to look like too much. So I'm going to ignore, I don't know, if you sort of lean your stitch across, you can kind of see where your hook might naturally line up, which for me is going in here. So it's just so it goes next to it. And we're going to do a single there as well. Do you see? And then we'll do another single where we joined that dark colour there, that dark shade. Single. And then just into the chain 1 or just this section here, we'll do a slip stitch to finish that bit off. Okay, cut that. Pull it through the back. There we go. Okay, so just smoothing that bit there. Right. That's roughly getting there, I think. I don't know. Okay, next let's get our brightest shade of grey, number 1. So grab that. Now, what we'll do, we're going to attach it about by here. Okay, so look, I'm going to add it there. So get your yarn, pull it through. Now, and I've got some in my hair, but never mind. So, chain 1, and then we can just go into a single crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, and the same sort of thing. This is why it gets very, very hard to explain. So you can see now I've got this stem of the half double crochet. That's where we just left off here. Hang on, I'll pull it a bit tighter so you can see. And what I need to do, or what we both need to do, is lean our stitches across so it bridges that gap, and just sort of feel where we can pull it to do a slip stitch. And there we go. So that's that there. Okay, so we've leaned that across, and we're going to just do a slip stitch like that, which we have, and cut and pull through, and then tuck that behind. So that's stop it. See how it's connecting there? I'd want it to connect like that. So shade number 2, grab that. Now, so I'm holding it this way. So I've got the lighter colour there. And then what I want to do is, right here, I think. So do you see there where I'm joining it? That's where I'm going to be joining my shade number 2. Let's go back down here. Right. Here we go. So chain 1, yarn over, same space, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet in the next one, yarn over, half double crochet in the next one, and hold it there a moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut that off now. So I'm going to do a chain. Yeah, I'll cut it, and then I'm just going to knot it. So just do, you know, put it through like that. So that's like that. Now we're going to just attach this to your mouth part. Shade number 4, just to attach it. You can use what's underneath if you've got plenty of long yarn, but I'm going to cut a fresh piece and knot it, and then yeah, just attach it with a fresh piece. It'll be easier. Now this is, oh, hang on. Right, so grab the mouth, and basically this is going to be a lot of eyeballing and going with your instincts. But you can see where I'm holding what we've just built. So that's going to go, the two colours that are the two shades that are the same are going to lie against each other like that. And I'm going to stitch that like this. So I'm just going to pop my hook from behind, not my hook, my needle. Pull it up. I just went through the knot, hang on, doesn't really matter, but there you go. I'll just zoom it in. Bring it up a bit. So I'm just going to put it through, go up onto that section, push it through there, and back through. Doesn't have to be super neat for this, because it's the same colour anyway, same shade. Put it through again. And next to it. Okay, got it. And just popping it in next to it there. There we go. It's through. There we are. So just gonna, I'm not even gonna knot it in place because it might not work. So it's no good me knotting it and regretting it. So popping it back through the top just to hide it around the back. But yeah, that's secure enough now. Let's just add, so getting your yarn number 4, we're going to just add a couple of stitches down this section here. So next to where we just joined, or well, you know, where we just where we finished off by there. So pull it through. Just going to do a couple of taller stitches, and I can stitch them together later. So chain 3, yarn over, in the same space we'll do a double crochet. If I can get, oh, I got it, right, double crochet. Yarn over, half double crochet, then a single, and then a single in the next one, then another single, single, and then we will finish with a slip stitch. Okay, right, let's try that. Right, pop that through. So that's there. Now I can, where we knotted it here, you just pull that through, attach it. So you're just going to pull it through the top there, just to bring it together like that, yeah? And then you can just knot it at the back if you like, just to hold it in place. So let's just knot. There we are. So that's there. All right. So let's get shade number 3. So go back to shade number 3. And you can see where I've got my hook there. That's where we're going to add shade number 3. So just chain 1 to get you going, yarn over, do a half double crochet in this one, in the next one, yarn over, half double crochet in the next, yarn over, half double crochet in the next, single crochet. So you can see it's getting a bit fiddly. It's already really fiddly, but I'm going to skip that section and I'm just going to go into there like that, single crochet, and just going to work my way up here, single crochet, get some more of my yarn, and then as I get to the top of this bit that we've built up, I'm going to bring my stitches up a bit. So I'm going to go half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet again in the same space that was, double crochet in the next one. It's roughly the top of that little tump that we made. Another one in the same space, half double crochet, sorry, there we go. And then let's just do a single as we go, oops, sorry, single down the left hand side, and again, let's see, and then just slip stitch into this bit here. Now we're going to grab shade number 2. I'm going to turn this way now because I'm going to work along the side here that way. Now, so if you look here, I'm just going to pop my hook in there like that, attach my yarn, shade number 2. Hang on, that's not pulled right. We're going to chain 2. In the next one, we're going to do a double crochet. Why not? Double crochet, yarn over. In the next one, we're going to do another double crochet. And we're going to keep going down until we get to this section here. So yarn over, another double crochet. And then I'll just double check. Yeah, we're fine. Yarn over, double crochet. So yeah, keep sort of making sure that it's yeah, not going to be, if you do too many stitches, it's going to go like that. Or too little, it's going to pull it in and lift the nostril up. But so hopefully, if you just do keep on going, double crochet, and in this area here, I'm just going to pop in, probably in that one actually, a single crochet, and then I'm skipping another couple of stitches there and going into this side of the nose. So you single crochet, just see, and then let's just slip stitch in that next one. Let's see if that's working. Pull it through the back. Okay. Right, next we are going to build up this section here. Not much, just so we can add where the nostril's going to go. So I'm popping my hook in there, and I'm going to grab my shade number 4. Let's see, yep, shade number 4. Right, pull it through. Let me just check that's right, yeah. Okay, shade number 4. Right, here we go. Chain 1, yarn over. In the next one, we do a half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet again, and then let's do a slip stitch into this one. Here we go. Now, let's see. So we're going to go back to shade number 2. If you grab that, and we're going to join it here to the side by there. Right, here we go. And we're just going to round that section here until we get to the side of that bit there. And this is how I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've just attached it. And we're just going to go into the next stitch with a single. In the next one with another single. And again in the next one with a single. Now, let me just think. I'll do another single there in the next one. And I'm going to ignore these couple of stitches here. Otherwise it's going to look like too much. So I'm going to ignore, I don't know, if you sort of lean your stitch across, you can kind of see where your hook might naturally line up, which for me is going in here. So it's just so it goes next to it. And we're going to do a single there as well. Do you see? And then we'll do another single where we joined that dark colour there, that dark shade. Single. And then just into the chain 1, or just this section here, we'll do a slip stitch to finish that bit off. Okay, cut that. Pull it through the back. There we go. Okay, so just smoothing that bit there. Right, that's roughly getting there, I think. I don't know. Okay, next let's get our brightest shade of grey, number 1. So grab that. Now, what we'll do, we're going to attach it about by here. Okay, so look, I'm going to add it there. So get your yarn, pull it through. Now, and I've got some of my hair, but never mind. So, chain 1, and then we can just go into a single crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, and the same sort of thing. This is why it gets very, very hard to explain. So you can see now I've got this stem of the half double crochet. That's where we just left off here. Hang on, I'll pull it a bit tighter so you can see. And what I need to do, or what we both need to do, is lean our stitches across so it bridges that gap, and just sort of feel where we can pull it to do a slip stitch. And there we go. Right, let's add a little bit more. So that shade that shade 1, let's just add a little bit more to the top there. Here we go. Let's grab it there. Chain 1, single crochet in the next, and another single crochet next to it. And I think that we can just do a slip stitch next to it there. Just bringing that up a little bit. There we are. Alright, so just building up this section there. I think that's alright. Okay. Okay. Now what I want to do is shade number 2. Okay. So shade number 2, we're going to join it actually this is shade number 2 there anyway. So we're going to join it there. So grab your shade number 2. I'm just going to go over there like that, over that white, well, that lighter colour there that we did. So here we go. So join it there. In the next stitch, let's just go straight into a single. And then we're going to work on the top of shade 1. So single crochet. And again, single crochet in the next one. Single crochet in the next. As we come to the left of it, we'll do 1 single crochet and then we'll just bring it up a bit more. So I'm going to, in the same space, I'm doing a half double crochet, yarn over. In the next stitch, I'm doing a half double crochet, like so. And then, right, this is where we've been joining a lot there, so it's going to be a bit fiddly. So we're going to do, in that kind of gap then, for me, that's what that is. I'm going to do a half double crochet. And then I'm going to, so in those little stitches that we did here, well, with that shade 4, I'm going to just pop my hook in and do a single crochet there. All right. Then I'm just going to do kind of, well, there's like a slip stitch, isn't it? So I could squeeze one in there. So I'll do a little single there and then just slip stitch where we slip stitch that shade 4 or thereabouts. Now we're going to get shade 3. So grab that. And what we're going to do, where we just finished off, which was here, we are going to join it. That's what we're going to join. So shade 3, just build it up a little bit more there. Chain 1, yarn over, half double in the next, half double in the next one, half double again, and then just do a single crochet and slip stitch to bring that down. Okay. So this section here, that there is the shade 4 that we did, and I'm going to add shade 1 just above it, just a tiny bit. So let's do that. Here we go. Chain 1, single crochet in the next, and then just do a slip stitch into the same space that we did that single crochet, and then tuck it out the way. All right. In the side of that bit that we just added, we're going to just add our shade 3. So, oops, grab shade 3. There we go. Okay, and then in the next one, we're just going to do a slip stitch. Oops, sorry, hang on. So pull it like that, slip stitch, and then, well, in the side there, where we joined the other section, we'll do a single and then a slip stitch to tie that in together. Let's see. Okay. Right. So now we're going to go back to shade 2. And we can join that. I'm just double checking now, bear with me. About here. So that's where we're going to join it. Shade 2, grab that. So, right, in the next stitch, we'll do a single crochet and a single in the next. Then we'll do a half double crochet. And then we'll do another half double crochet. Back down to a single. Okay, and then working down this way, we'll do a single and a single. So I'm next to that little flash of shade 1 there. So I'm just going to go into like a back loop with a single crochet. And then another back loop for another single crochet. And then we'll just, oh actually I will go into a back loop again, because that was only a slip stitch, wasn't it? And then here we go. Oh, and another one. Back loop, single crochet. And then we'll do some half double crochets. So half double crochet, half double crochet, and then double crochet. Double crochet again. So getting close to this section here where it's a little bit of a dip, so plus it's like some funny stitches there. So double crochet there and double crochet into that dip by there, double crochet again, and then half double crochet as you're going back up, single in the next, and then slip stitch. So that's, yeah, hopefully that's going to work nice. I'm going to hold off doing the details of the nostril, you know, just in case it doesn't line up exactly right. So I'll just do it at the point that I'm happy. So we're going to add this dark bit by here now. So that is our, oh, that's our darkest shade of grey, which is shade number 5. So get your dark shade, shade number 5, and then to the right of the nostril here, that's what we're going to add. That's what we're going to add it. It might have to go into a back loop depending on how it's looking for you, but there we go. Just attach it somehow by here. There we go. Right, so let's do chain 2, yarn over, in a back loop. I'm going to do a double crochet. Double crochet, right, okay. In the next one, I'm going to go in a back loop again actually. We're going to do another double crochet. Now, in the same stitch, I'm going to do a double crochet again. And then I'm going to go straight down into a single. And then another single, another slip stitch. and cut it. And I know I'm going to have to reattach it and just build on that. Like so. Okay, so to the right, let's just build it up again. Chain 1, half double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet into the next. And what I want you to do now is chain 1, and we'll do a single into the side of that half double crochet, and then where we actually made that half double crochet is where we're going to do a single, and skip 1 and slip stitch. Hopefully that's making it nice and shapely there, like a nostril. Lovely. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Now what we can do is I'll just move this up. So well, we've got plenty of space here, but I don't want to go, I want to concentrate on the nose and get that section done. So let's just join it here. All right, so it's the same shade as there. We're going to join shade 4 here. Right, so chain 1, in the next one, half double crochet, half double crochet in the next stitch, and then we can do some double crochets now. So there we go. And now as I get onto the darker shade, I'm doing double crochet. Now you can see here that these stitches are, yeah, it's just going to be a bit funny, so I'm probably working into the side of stitches, or yeah, so just do your best. I'm going to do some double crochets now, working my way as best I can along that bumpy raggedy section. Okay, so this is another double crochet, double crochet. I'm just going to keep on going across. Oops, hang on. Double crochet again. Oops, hang on, I'm making a mess. Right, now, as you're getting quite close to this section here, there might be a gap at some point, but you can fix that later. So, what I want to do, do I need to, yeah, I'm not going to do another stitch there. There's enough room there to stitch it together at a later point, okay? So now, going to the side where we joined that dark shade there, we're going to pop a single. There we go. Right, now we're going to just do a couple of singles up the side there. Up the side of that nice dark shade. Keep going around. There we go. Whoop. Roughly at the top, I'm going to pop another one in the same. So that's 2 singles in the same stitch there. I'll do one more single by there, and then I'll do a half double crochet in the next one. Oops, sorry, just hit my light. Half double crochet in the next one, half double crochet in the next, keep on going, half double crochet, whoops, sorry, half double crochet again. I think I did an extra stitch then. Yeah, I did like something went wrong, sorry. So I'll just do another half double crochet. And then, yeah, I'm going to do one more in there. I can fit it in that section, half double crochet. Then where we finished it there, I'm going to do a stitch in there too, half double crochet. And then I might just lean it across, skip in a few, and slip stitch. Like that. Alright, that's what I'm doing. Right, let's pull it through. I'm just going to pull that at the back so it looks a bit better. Okay, right, we're getting there. I don't know, I think we're getting there. Okay, so now we are going to grab our shade 3. Okay, so pick that up, we'll find it. And we're just going to do a little section here, and then we're going to do down there and a little section here. So I want to join it by there, so not where the slip stitch is. Let's join it just back a bit from on there. So here we go. Shade 3 this is. Chain 1, yarn over, and then where we sort of did that slip stitch with that colour there, that shade there, half double crochet. Alright, and in the next one we'll do a half double crochet as well. You can just pull that, there we go, that's fine. Then we're going to do a single in the next. Just going to do a couple of singles around this section here. And then one there, and I'm just going to finish with a slip stitch by there. And if I cut that, pull it. Okay, so there. So hopefully it's going to work. Right, so we're going to go back now to shade 4 and build up this section, and then we'll know if it's going to work. All right, here we go. So to the left of the nose, we're going to pop that hook in there. So if you want to do something similar on yours while I get my shade 4, that's right, isn't it? Shade 4 now. Here we go. So join it in there. Now, okay, so we will do single straight into the next, like so. Yarn over, half double crochet in the next stitch, and then double in the next stitch. Double into the same space, and then we'll do a half double crochet to start bringing it round to make it more roundy, like a nostril. Half double crochet in the same space, and then a single in the next, or I'm gonna, rather than go into that area there where we did the slip stitch, I'm just going where we actually put the slip stitch. Okay, and then slip stitch in the next one. There we go. So that's that bit, and I can add to that a bit more as well in a second. There we go. So right, now to where we did that first stitch there. Right, here we go. I'm just gonna add a bit more. So pull the same shade through. Chain 1, yarn over, double crochet, go straight into a double. Oopsie, hang on. Double crochet, there we go. And then chain 1, single into the side of that double, and then we're just going to skip 1, because you can see I'm just gonna lean it across. So I'm skipping that one, and I'm just going to slip stitch there like that, like so. Hide it around the back. Let me just see if that's enough. Right. So that dark bit there, I can do that as a surface stitch, okay? Right. Let me just somewhat line it up. A couple more, I'd say. Right, I'm gonna add just very few stitches. So that's where we did that. It's not even a chain one, but I'm adding it there. Pulling through the same colour, same shade. And then I'm just going to chain one. And then in this sort of section there, next to it, I'm going to do a single. Next to it, another single. And then a slip stitch roughly along the top as it gets to the highest point. Cut it and then just hide it. Right, so the nostrils should be down here. So we're going to add the nostrils, and they're just going to be, I'm just going to use a darning needle, because they're just small. Yeah, so here we go. Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to add them. I'm going to do the one on the right first. So where we did this, where we had sewed it together there, yeah, that's where roughly the black, I'm going to use black, by the way. That's roughly where I'm going to like add my nostril. So I'm going to poke it through, and I've got a little knot somewhere, but it might not be big enough knot, but there we go, that's fine. Now, so what I want to do is just simply, not too far across, just sort of pop it like that. That might be too far. But the great thing about the surface, well, this sort of stitching, is that if it just doesn't look right by the time it's finished, you can take this out and try it again and sort of do it by eye. But I'm just going to do it now just to help us. I'm going to pop it back through, but sort of halfway. Actually, I'll put it back through where it's going to be a bit fiddly. Here we go. I'm going to put it back through where I started. And I'm just going to go down to halfway, like so. And hopefully that'll just be, yeah, just a subtle little, there, like that. Does that look okay? I think it looks okay. Now I might cut that. Normally, perhaps I wouldn't, but in case it doesn't look right as we progress, I want it easy. I want to be able to take it out easier. So I'm going to cut it there and just leave it loose. I'm not tying it at the back. Now I'm just going to try and figure it out so that the next nostril sits nicely and complements it perfectly. Oh, there we go. Right, so you want to like line up roughly, well, where your you just did that nostril, like that, and then where that knobbly bit is, we're just going to try and poke it through, sort of there. Here we go, and hopefully that'll line up nice with the other one. So just pull through gently. Now it's going slightly up, okay? Look, see, just slightly up and off out to an angle. So, like that. I'm going to just pop it like so, pull it through, gently does it. And then I'm going to do the same thing, even though it's not as obvious. I'm going to bring it up through the middle, or roughly the middle, halfway point of the black, and put it back through like that. And I'm just gonna leave it there like that. And hopefully as it progresses it'll just work. I just wanted to zoom out ever so slightly so that you could see that it's not looking too bad. It looks so higgledy-piggledy and like, really? Is that really a nose? When we're working so close, even I'm thinking like that. But I think that's passable. I think that's going to be okay. What do you think?